So welcome back guys to another video, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you guys know I absolutely love the Nintendo Switch. It's become one of my favorite consoles of all time, but I think a common complaint about the console is the lack of virtual console like we saw with the Wii, the Wii U, and even the 3DS. So today I want to be talking about excluding compilations and collections and of course Nintendo Online. I'm going to be talking about some retro games to play on the Switch. The first game I want to talk about is Phantasy Star. Released in 1987, it was Sega's hot JRPG for the Sega Master System. The story follows a young woman named Alice Lendell, whose brother Nero was killed by the evil government of King Lazak. It's there she seeks revenge and the story begins to open. The port on the Nintendo Switch, in my opinion, is the best way to experience the adventure. Sega added many quality of life aspects, but one is a huge step up, is actually having a map screen. No more pen and paper and map drawings for the unique dungeon crawls that you experience in this game. Also, like many games in the Sega Ages lineup, it offers enhanced music as well as an assist mode, giving you more money experience to turn this 20-hour JRPG into a 15-hour experience. I feel like this is a great option for someone just getting into JRPGs and want to experience an older title, or simply someone just trying to relive their childhood and scratch that little nostalgic itch. Ninja Spirit, an IREM classic that I remember playing the first time on the TurboGrafx 16. Like many folks, I love this title, but the Nintendo Switch offers the arcade experience with its arcade archive lineup. Released in 1988, you play as a young man trying to get revenge on his father, who was killed by a half-man, half-beast. The setting is in feudal Japan, from woodlands to the swamps. There's 7 jam-packed stages with a nice organic feel. The coolest thing about this game though is the unique power-ups, and one of my favorites is the power to make multiple copies of yourself. This is a timeless classic and has some major challenge to it, but thankfully you can enjoy this arcade classic without spending all the quarters. In the Hunt is an underwater sea shooter, and a very awesome one at that. Brought to you by the folks at IREM, it's got beautiful sprite work and requires fast reactions to navigate and shoot to kill. Now something you may notice is it's almost got a Metal Slug kind of vibe to it graphically, and that's because it's made by the same team. And if you enjoy games like R-Type, this is something I would definitely say that you should check out, and I think you would really dig. With a $7.99 price tag, it's totally worth it. And next up is Toki. Now this is actually a remake, and while I'm bending the rules a little, I want to include this in the lineup because despite the game had a huge makeover by Magaroids, it's very faithful to the arcade classic that I fell in love while watching Nick Arcade in the mid-90s. Pretty much you're a dude enjoying a date with your lady when a witch doctor kidnaps her and turns you into an ape-like beast. So you have to journey your way through the game, spitting out energy balls and gaining power-ups like shoes to help you jump higher, and a football helmet to help soften the blows of nasty henchmen you encounter. This may be the more pricey title in this lineup, but I cannot recommend it enough. And unlike some titles here, it does have a physical copy for collecting. Definitely check it out. Ninja Warriors, a side-scrolling Taito title from the Arcade Archive lineup. Released in 1987, you're playing as some cyborg ninjas who are overthrowing an evil corporation. Now, what makes this port fantastic is the amount of detail brought to make this arcade perfect experience. You can select different regions, and you also have an old school high score online leaderboard. The arcade title was always a special game to me growing up. It was one of the first games I remember playing other than Darius that had a widescreen aspect ratio. The soundtrack is catchy and so awesome. If you want to play a great game, check out Ninja Warriors. Also invite a friend over and enjoy the co-op experience. So it's without a doubt that the Nintendo Switch does have a lot of fun retro games to play, and I just talked about a small handful, and this is where I want you guys to come in. What are some retro games that you love on the Nintendo Switch? I mean, despite it not having a virtual console, retro gaming is certainly not dead when it comes to the Nintendo Switch, so I'd love to hear some of your thoughts in the comments below and talk amongst the community. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to not only subscribe but also hit the bell so you're notified on all future videos that come out on this channel. Anyway guys, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming.